Hello there YouTube, it's Jason, also known as BlackBeanBoi, and today I am back with another video. So today is Saturday, November 6th, 2021. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. The premise of today's vlog is that today, at least in America, is daylight savings time. Basically, not today per se, but November 7th. So like tonight at 2 in the morning, technically, it's hard to explain if you don't understand daylight savings time. So America has this thing. I don't know what other countries do it or not. I don't know if any other countries do it. I know America does it though. But basically, in the fall, we set our clocks back an hour so we get more daylight. And then in the spring, we set them, back. We set them forward, technically an hour. So it counteracts the hour we set it back in the fall. So tonight, basically, once it hits 2 o'clock in the morning, I believe the clock is going to go back to 1 o'clock. But usually, if you don't have an automatic clock, you usually, before you go to bed, so pretend you go to bed at like 10:30, you'll just set your clock back an hour. So it's like you're technically going to bed at 9:30. So you technically gain an hour of sleep, which is cool. But then in the spring, it sucks because you technically kind of lose an hour of sleep. But yeah, tonight at 2 in the morning is daylight savings time, or tomorrow morning, I should say, technically. But it's an interesting concept. So I'm going to get an extra hour of sleep, which is nice. Not really, technically, it's not like an extra hour. It's just that if I was sleeping, pretend from midnight to 8 in the morning, since we set the clock back, it's like instead of going to bed at midnight, technically I went to bed at 11. It's complicated. If you don't know really much about it, look it up. I think it has to do with something with farmers and something like that, and you get extra light in the winter or something. But it is interesting, and I always am fascinated by it, and it's cool how you don't really gain an hour. It's just because you're offsetting the time, it's kind of like you're gaining an hour of sleep or losing an hour of sleep. It's definitely an interesting concept, but I know that like other countries don't do it. I know America does, or at least Eastern Standard Time. I think that there's like some areas of America that don't do it, or I think I read something about that. There was like a town in like Arizona or something that didn't want to do it. But I believe America does it. But it's an interesting concept. And if you don't know a lot about it, look up daylight savings time. It's interesting. So tonight, before I go to bed, I'm going to set my clock back 1 hour. So technically, if I wake up tomorrow and it's 8 in the morning, it's technically 9 in the morning. I'm sorry, it's complicated. I'm trying to explain it the best to my ability. Technically, it'll be 9 in the morning, but my clock will say 8. The time will be an hour behind. It's complicated, and then until spring, that will be the normal time. I don't know. It's complicated. I tried to explain it my best. If you're still confused, look it up. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna do it for today's video. I love you guys all. Today was Saturday, November 6th, 2021. I'm Jason, also known as BlackBeanBoi. I love you guys all. Bye-bye.